Progressive Party does not want me as a leader.
The FBI is doing their investigation. Some aspect is coming back.
Wealth is not trickling down to the people of Guyana.
There will be additional questioning that is required. And then, of course, I don't get involved with that.
Yeah, brother.
It is important for Venezuela to understand that Guyana will not be bullied, threatened, or intimidated.
Hello, good morning. Here.
I'm here to check that.
Yeah, brother.
I am aware that the People's Progressive Party does not want me as a leader.
Here.
The FBI is doing their investigation. Some aspect is coming back.
Wealth is not trickling down to the people of Guyana.
There will be additional questioning that is required. And then, of course, I don't get involved with that.
Yeah, brother.
It is important to understand that Guyana will not be bullied, threatened, or intimidated.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning, guys. Good morning to you all. I want to thank you for tuning in to Guyanese Critic Morning Live. This is a very sad day in the history of Guyana, and nobody wishes for these days to come. I must say, it is with a heavy heart that I make these announcements. So guys, as much as this is disheartening, the announcement of the closing of the eyes will be done at a later date. It is the first time in the history of Guyana, and I would want to think in the world, that persons would have gone on to another realm, but have shown an unwillingness to close their eyes. We will be announcing the closing of the eyes at a further date. And in other news, when I saw Azadeen Mohamed's manifesto yesterday, I was confused. Everybody was, when Azadeen Mohamed read from a piece of paper everybody was like, the man read a piece of thing. He can finally read. He says words, full sentences. I can't make up these things. I can't make up these things. I kid you not. This is the press conference from yesterday. Watch this.
And special invite. And we are the nationhood. The 9-day-old party launches what the problems are in those held by self-interested politicians. A young man with a vision, with a plan, with a very strong support team with him. A young man who we are very proud of, and he continues to make us proud on a daily basis, growing from strength to strength. His yesterdays were not as great as today's. Every day is better than the day past, and I do appreciate that.
I felt like when we got to church, you know, you just make up things and say to bring up people's self-esteem and everything else.
And I'm very happy to call this young leader, not aspiring, but a leader. He's already been leading. He has led the course over a year. He will join me in giving a warm welcome. And I would also appreciate if you will join me in giving a warm welcome to the presidential candidate of the Win Party, Mr. Azadin Mohamed.
Like hearing him, when you hear him. My name! They call my name! They welcome me! They clap for me! It is the clapping press conference. So fun. It's nice. Everybody clap for me. Mommy come and she come to see me sing. Daddy, is Daddy in the crowd? Is Daddy in the crowd? Whatever, let me show it in the face. You know, when you go to do thing. You remember when the first time they put you up on stage for do something and participate and singing and stuff? I wonder if Daddy's in the crowd looking at Daddy. I practiced so hard. Daddy's not here to come see me speak and me sing a song. Little toy drums. You know, remember church? Let's clap for him. Yes, let's clap for him. And look at the nursery school teacher. She's so proud that he graduated and now we go into primary school. She's so proud. Look at how she looks down at him. Oh, my little Azadin. Oh, so good. And he'll be reading for the first time. Oh, let's give him a round of applause. You know, muster up the crowd and let's, you know.
And giving a warm welcome to the presidential candidate of the Win Party, Mr. Azadin Mohamed.
Watch out, everybody looking. I'm so proud of you. You know, everybody realized they've been working so hard to get them to read and spell. It's like, oh my God, we are so proud of you, Scratchy. Scratchy. Oh my God, we worked so hard to come this far to have you read 3 paragraphs. Oh, Scratchy. Oh, Scratchy. Oh. how Odessa does look at him. Look how she look at it. And today, he didn't have to sit at the back of the class. And fortunately, he's not wearing a dunce cap. Normally, he's having at the back of the class. Writing, I will learn to spell. I will learn to spell. I will listen to miss. I will listen to miss. Oh, and he and I'll take himself. You know, the prince of primary school. He found a different way in clapping. You know, the retarded clap. This is specifically to him. That's the first time I see a clap like that. You just clap, you clap, or stamp in parliament. You give a stamp on the ground. He found a new way in clapping. That is, you got to give him respect. That wasn't AI generated. I like how Odessa looks at him. I like.
Presidential candidate of the Win Party, Mr. Azadin Mohamed.
Here how he's, but look his face. Look how he smile with you. They call him my name, Mr. Azadin. My skin is razor. I get a tingling feeling. They call my name. It feels so nice, he tastes it. I get you that look is down.
Mr. Azadin Mohamed.
The bar piece and I he's not tasting it. Woo! Nice feeling with taste. Let's hear it. Our boy graduate. Let me hear you guys.
Good afternoon, everyone. Such an honor to be here today. A very special day in this country. It's a historic, especially for the people first. This manifesto, the cries and the struggles of the people of this country. And what is amazing is that this party is in existence 59 days, just 59 days, while the other two 60-something years and 70-something years in existence.
60-something and 70-something years in existence? How long PPP Durham? He's sending me for Google now. When was PPP founded? How many years now since PPP has been founded? Pakistan, the People's Progressive Party, yes. The People's Progressive yeah, telling me. PPP. When was the PPP founded? 75 years? (1953) PNC in 1957. (1950) Okay, so you're right there. We doing a fact check.
So this goes to show.
I ain't saying no.
that we are number one and we will win this election.
So the premise for him thinking he will win the election is the fact that they started 50-something days ago, and the PPP and the PNC has been around 60 and 70 years. The premise is that he only there days. And that is how they go win. They're winning because they just come. They will win outright because they just come. Because these people have been around so long. By they come the shortest period of time, they will win. Just like that. Not me, sister. He says it.
We are number one and we will win this election. In existence 59 days. Just 59. This manifesto. Pride and struggle of the people of this country. And what is amazing is that this party in existence 59 days. Just 59 days.
You know, when he wake up, he's like today, it's 60 days. I get the party. As a presidential candidate. Tomorrow, it's 61 days. I got a party. Sunday, it's 62 days. I got a party. SIXTY-TWO2. 62 days I got a party.
While the other two, 60-something years and 70-something years in existence. So this goes to show that we are number one and we will win.
So after having a party for 50-something days, and the parties, the two other political parties that for 70-something years, this goes to show, this is the equation. Just forming a party goes to show you will win. All right. All right.
My fellow Guyanese, our founding fathers have followed with purpose and passion to lay a foundation for a Guyana we all could be proud of.
Bear in mind, this is matter of fact, right? You could get a nursery school student to come and read something like this. He had to get a script. And here laughing, he don't read everybody. Oh God, finally. From a script. Let me hear from the start.
My fellow Guyanese, our founding fathers have followed with purpose and passion to lay a foundation for a Guyana we all could be proud of. Since gaining independence on May 26, 1966, their sacrifices, vision, and resilience have shaped the pillar of our nation. We must ensure that we never diminish their efforts.
You watch, open up this thing, watch Haley. Watch Haley face. She watching the thing and she calculating like she trying to make sure you're going through the words right? Look at when he pass a hurdle. She shakes her head like, thank God we got on the spot. Watch at she face. Watch this girl face watching into he thing. We can't do something, but it's lighting this thing showing dark. What we could do about it? I want to see your face properly. Lighter? This is the best you could do? Raja, this is the original color. My y'all is frigging up people, but this is the original color, buddy. Y'all is frigging up people so black. Yeah, make people run, go back and start bleaching out the skin. How they looking black when we program. So watch this girl face as he read. Watch she face.
We all could be proud of. Since gaining independence on May 26,
watch
1966, their sacrifices, vision, and resilience have shaped the pillar of our nation. We must ensure that we never diminish their efforts or forget their legacy. As when we stand
When she thinks, she shakes her head. That's when he passed the hurdle, she shakes her head. Yeah, bye.
Gratitude to those who gave a legacy that we are now able to build a Guyana where every citizen, regardless of race, creed, or class, can dare to dream and see those dreams come together. We envision a Guyana where the blessings of our abundant resources are being carried, where love and harmony dispel hate and division, and where we stand truly united as one people, one nation, with one destiny.
There's 3 paragraphs. Let's clap for him. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. You guys, come on. He's worked hard to get here. Come on, let's hear it. Big round of applause. He's finally able to read perfectly. He's made a lot of effort. Give him a tap on the shoulder. Come on, you guys. All right.
It is with this spirit that we unveil our WIN 2025 manifesto, rebuilding on the foundation for a prosperous, unified, and safer Guyana. We are committed to working with everyone who is willing to put Guyana above self, for it is only in unity that all Guyanans can benefit equitably. This manifesto is more than words or a document. It is our solemn oath to every Guyanan that your life will be improved through bold policy, projects, and sustainable programs designed to provide better living standards, heal divisions, and secure our community. Throughout the pages of this manifesto, you will find a very clear and consistent vision of a government that works for the people, created opportunity for every citizen to thrive. You will find a government that is committed to serve. In service to the nation, we present transformative plans to reduce the cost of living, increase personal and household earnings, revitalize key sectors, and implement clear tax reform.
Now, these are simple things. You understand where his script comes from? These are simple things. We're going to do tax reforms. We're going to work for the citizenry. This is not the manifesto. This is the body of, when you're doing up a document, this would be the body of content. The content page. But if you're a leader, and this is where you want the shortcomings you see in the country, supposed to get in your head. In our manifesto, we'll be addressing healthcare, public infrastructure, public transportation, bam, and you go in a little bit into those things out of your head. For far too long, Guyanese have been mistreated by the Guyana Police Force. We will reform the Guyana Police Force. You gotta read a fucking script for it. You don't got a policy, there's not a manifesto, but I mean the leader of a party is telling you what his manifesto entails. If he had read the manifesto like a book, when you read a book, I can tell you, I can't remember which law in the 48 laws of power suggests is never outside the master, but one of the laws is that. One of the other laws suggests crush your enemy completely. Crush your enemy and crush your enemy completely. There are 48 laws. I read the whole book. If you go back to something, there are things I practice in. You got to read the content page for your manifesto. You know, I did. And somebody said, oh, we will do healthcare. We can bring in more doctors and lawyers and it done in my head. You got to read it. All right.
We will boost local manufacturing to reduce our dependence on imports and modernize our production capabilities. Ensure that Guyana becomes an economic powerhouse.
No, the banner can't remember. Here it is, though. Jack, you got notes, you know. But here it is. This guy header. Manufacturing, boost. What are we going to do for boost manufacturing? You know in your head. First thing is, Guyana manufacturing has been failing because of energy cost. So we will ensure we have stable energy supply. What PVP been fighting for do all the time with the gas to shore. So there's not nothing. Because it's a done deal.
We intend to invest heavily in our youth, but they are the key drivers of growth and development in this nation. We will invest in their education, creativity, athleticism, and technological development. We will provide them with the space needed to express their dreams and aspirations. To invest in our young people is to
Mommy, why when they clap for you when you done read? Hold on. People stand up and get wrong in the plaza.
our vision is to create a prosperous, unified, and safer Guyana, where hope is restored, justice is upheld, the human rights of citizens are respected, and every Guyanese has a seat at the table of progress. When you vote for me,
Another hurdle. You just finished another paragraph. Come on, guys. Come on. Encourage him now. Get him to like to read. Mrs. Hare. All right. No laughing.
when you vote for me, you're not simply casting. You're an investment in your dream and your destiny. Thank you all.
All right. Oh, fuck. Thank God. You fuck up this one. He completed. Oh, my God. Everybody just tense. Like, oh, my God. Don't leave talk nothing. Read out, buddy. You know what I'm saying? You have to read the fucking thing for make the thing. Why you believe he was saying very soon, very shortly? Very soon, very shortly. Because he there reading every night. They got the hours grilling me. When there's a coming in mind, did you read? Did you do your homework last night? Oh, you do homework last night? Scratchy, come. Bring your book. Scratchy, come. Bring your book. How much time you write? How much time you read? You do ABC? How much tables you do? Scratchy, good boy. Good boy, Scratchy. Good boy.
Thank you very much, Mr. President. I mean, our candidate. I just look. Let's.
Oh, she's all in smiles. As a teachers are always proud when their students do well, especially nursery school teachers. They're so proud of them because remember this young age, when their minds are between the ages of 3 and 7. That is when the brain is really being formed well. That is when they're the most gullible and trainable. You know, tangible. Tangible and you could work with them. Clay things you could give, or like Azini, you could give him Legos and clays and crayons. He has his own crayons. He daddy rich. You might be enough crayon for him. He daddy could buy the crayon factory. He has his own crayons and so. Yes, as he got the crayons. Right? Yes. And watch the girl inside how she look at you. Oh, I'm so proud of you. And look at he smile on his face. He like, You imagine blushing after reading. Jesus. You know? Blushing after reading. Oh, I'm so proud. Look at her. She watching at him and she's smiling. Oh, and look at Odessa's rosy cheeks. Oh, Scratchy's a good boy. Good little boy. She's so proud of her achievement. Oh, it's scratchy.
We need to practice, okay? At this,
No, but that's all you guys have been doing with scratchy is practicing.
This time, I would like to introduce you to just the headline of some of our WIN initiatives, because I'm sure as
So here now, some of the WIN initiatives. Let's go through that since she's bringing it up. Let me go through WIN initiatives.
mentioned earlier, you're very eager to hear what those initiatives are. And so just to run through to give you an idea of what those initiatives are. So we have WIN for Children with special needs, WIN for persons with disabilities, WIN for public servants, WIN for farmers, WIN for national security, WIN for a reformed police force, WIN for...
So Azadeen Mohamed is gonna reform the police force that he is the biggest corrupter of. That the United States is presently investigating a number of high-ranking police officers. He will reform that police force. The police force that he, over the years, bribed to get his way to do what? I'm asking myself if Azadeen Mohamed's manifesto was a confession. I'm trying to figure out if he just confessing to crimes and calculating, I will not do it again. I will do it this way from now on.
We have our differences that are in some cases very significant.
Right? So, let me go down here.
Diana, WIN for hinterland, WIN for youth, WIN for culture and nationhood, WIN for sport,
WIN for youth, like, don't.
and WIN for sexual and domestic violence.
WIN for sexual and domestic violence. WIN for sexual and domestic violence? Who was the... Like in this case, the businessman was arrested in relation to leaking Raja Khan's sex video, and this is said at the bottom. During the intercourse, Khan said the woman gave him... Well, what happened? Where he take... Raja Khan had a woman. He make a child with she. He take the woman. Make a child with she. When Raja Khan came back, the woman went back and gave Raja Khan the cat. Just a sampling. It is not nothing out of the way. It's a cat what Raja Khan had all the time. Many times. And he get back. Right? And now confusion start over there. During intercourse, Khan said the woman held a phone, but he paid no mind to it. The thing. Upon contact with the woman, Khan said she informed him that the businessman took possession of her phone and found the video. She reportedly told Khan that she received a beating. So this is the domestic violence is a confession of Azadeen Mohamed, and they're not gonna be violent anymore with women. He ain't gonna beat nobody anymore. This domestic violence of his fan, this case of domestic violence with his fan, this is what you're addressing. In this case, is this violence? Spokesperson and Dagi say he loyal to Mohamed, and Mohamed says he's a fan, and they're tie up all together. This is the kind of violence that is not going to happen anymore. This is domestic violence they're talking about. I call him man for get some pictures when he beat the girl to pulp. If we still got the pictures. Right? We're going on here.
It's an opportunity to...
Somebody just sent something to me. We're going on here. Which count is this? Which count is this? A sheriff security smoking weed and there we go. I don't know, Wally. These fucking scrapers ain't easy, boy. When you
Learn from you and you learn from me.
So yes, we going back to the violence, the domestic violence with Azadin. This is the violence. This is domestic violence. When Mohamed send Dagi for beat the people for the money, who ask for money, this is the let me go back to the let me hear what the guy said, man.
This policy ensures from the teenage stages of life,
Me no, I try.
especially maintaining very important and thoughtful consideration in that. And we are blessed because the whole of reality is all over region. We will find farming taking place. We will stimulate, especially
By the way, this fellow with the guy here, Vishnu Pandey, used to be down at Gaisuko. Gaisuko never met, I just yesterday I was informed, never met his target under his tenure. He's a tested failure. He's a tested and proven failure. Never met its target under him. Poor man Lucy. He think now, he losing his shit. Somebody send something to me. 36 minutes, hold on, let me go. I just trying to figure out if this manifesto is a confession. When they talk about education, who they meant educating Azadin Mohamed?
Mr. Mommy.
When they talk about education and what they're going to do in the manifesto with education. Let me hear.
You seem to be moving towards the vehicle. Are you going to talk to the media before you go, sir? You seem to be moving towards the vehicle. Look, my media credentials right here. My media credentials right here, sir. Could you share your thoughts on the sentiments expressed by... Bro, humble yourself, please. Mr. Mohamed, could you ask your supporters to please stop that? Could you share your sentiments on the views expressed by the U.S. ambassador today about you probably making it to Parliament?
We'll comment on that at a later time.
You got to talk to Odessa. We'll comment on that at a later time. Mangalisha. Mommy. Odessa, Auntie Odessa there. People are asking questions. Azadin Mohamed, you know when you're at the home, you might be in your house lashing. And the kids them they're playing in the yard, right? And somebody, one of the kids run and say, Mommy, somebody come. And you said, tell them in the home. They run back and say, Mommy said she in the home. Mommy.
We'll comment on that at a later time.
Man can't fucking answer nothing. You hear what the U.S. ambassador say? The U.S. ambassador said it is worrying to Guyana. It is worrying for America that somebody under OFAC sanctions going in. Y'all hear what the U.S. ambassador say? Let me say, if y'all miss it. I hear what the U.S. ambassador say.
Concern about Mr. Mohamed successfully by his elections, and if so, what?
Watch it. I hear what she said.
Concern about Mr. Mohamed successfully by his elections, and if so, what?
Yes, we are concerned. Anytime the U.S. Department of Treasury OFAC sanctioned individual has the potential to become a member of government, that is concerning for us. It's problematic in multiple ways because the way that we as the U.S. government can interact with the government, we have to be very careful if that person is involved. Let's say he were on a certain committee, we would have to be very careful in working with that committee. We have to make sure that we didn't work with him specifically. So that's a bit of an issue, yes. And the other thing that concerns me a bit more, however, is that when you see an OFAC sanctioned individual become a part of an official within a government, it sends concern through the private sector of the United States. So you see U.S. companies often rethinking their relationships in the country. We saw it in Afghanistan. We've seen it in other countries as well. They sometimes look to de-risk or to even just cut ties with the country. And we're in such a beautiful position right now. All these U.S. companies want to come to Guyana, and Guyana is welcoming so warmly all of these U.S. companies. And I don't want, if he were to become a member of the government, that to change. So that's a real concern that I have.
What about if he becomes a regular member of Parliament in the opposition? Is that still a concern?
Well, yes, he would still be a member of government, so that would be a concern for us, yes.
So the American ambassador had something to say. Azadeen Mohamed was questioned in specific relation to that, and what she said was very straightforward. Can he answer, like she's saying it's concerning if he go in Parliament. What does he have to say?
You seem to be moving towards the vehicle. Are you going to talk to the media before you go? Mohamed, could you ask your supporters to please stop that? Could you share your sentiments on the views expressed by the U.S. ambassador today about you probably making it to Parliament? We'll comment on that at a later time.
Yeah, think about it. It's like somebody says something, like, right away, if you ask me a question here, right away, I can answer you. No, I think, I don't share the U.S. ambassador's sentiments. I don't know what she's talking about. You understand? I don't feel that could affect Guyana and I going forward or something. We will comment on that and how fucking long. And then come out with the manifesto. What do you believe is the plan? The manifesto was planned to throw off. Then, by the way, let me go straight into a post by Travis Chase that there's sanctions other individuals. I myself, I don't know who Travis know, but I know the same people he claiming to know investigating he and his connection to the Mohammeds. So, since we asking, Travis Chase had a post yesterday. And Travis Chase is a paid voice of Azadeen Mohamed. Recently, he was questioned and he just settled up a little bit. But with the intention of trying to throw people off of the real facts of what the U.S. ambassador said. And I can remind y'all every fucking day if you forget. The real facts, let me tell you. The U.S. has reportedly finalized a multitude of new sanctions to hit Guyana soon. Like if he gets his information from somebody. The package has already been approved. A source familiar with sanctions has revealed senior ministers of PPP government, several well-known businessmen, several staff of the Guyana Revenue Authority, government officials. Now here, laugh. I take this whole thing and I send it in an email. To the real people. Not the people that was fuck around. The real people. The people who send back Odessa. The real people. And I want to know what's going on. And one individual, when you send an email to the, and you could send this to the State Department complaining, you could send it to the embassy. One of the emails come back saying, clear as day, I guess no integrity in the media game. Person says a lie. The Americans have always been very diplomatic. The person clearly said, I guess no integrity in the media game. When I send Travis Chase posts and ask the questions, but to distract from the facts of what the American ambassador said. We could end up like Afghanistan. He ain't answered up. He come up quick with the manifesto. He come in manifesto all the time for throw people out of dictation. The day after the American ambassador attack, he done realize we need to slow down the stories, change the narrative. I can't make up these things. I can't make up these things if I wanted to. Again, because people are asking me, talk about the sanctions and new sanctions are coming. When I sent letters, emails to the State Department and the different relevant authorities requesting information, somebody said, obviously no integrity in the media game. Referring to Travis Chase post. And if you notice, Travis Chase has come very subtly and put out something out there. Did Gordon Mosley share the same thing with the sanctions thing? They come subtly. Them intel like last night, yesterday, for throw people out of the agitation. Even Jagdew didn't explain what the US ambassador was saying in detail, and I was perturbed with that yesterday. You get the thing for me? The videos, the question and answer with Jagdew yesterday. I don't think I get it downloaded. Here. Let me go to it. I asked Jagdew the question yesterday. Don't even worry what he's saying. And it was not sufficiently answered. Because what he was saying.
Is energy one of the components in terms of deciding whether...
Sure. Time and the U.S. Department of Treasury wrote that sanctioned individual has the potential...
Is the U.S. at all concerned about Mr. Mohamed contesting Guyana's elections? And if so, why?
Yes, we are concerned. Anytime...
Now let me go it over simply for y'all. This is the U.S. ambassador, a representative of the United States of America, the world power. Not a boy. Sanctions. When the US say. The US turn a blind eye to Israel. Nobody says anything. The US put sanctions upon the International Criminal Court judges because they put arrest warrant out for Netanyahu, the Israeli Prime Minister. This thing with politics ain't about God and wrong and right. This thing is about power. When the US say yes, we are concerned.
Is the U.S. at all concerned about Mr. Mohamed contesting Guyana's elections? And if so, why?
Yes, we are concerned. Anytime the U.S. Department of Treasury wrote that sanctioned individual has the potential to become a member of government, that is...
They're concerned with the potential. They express the dissatisfaction yet. When you go in parliament, then they express the dissatisfaction. If them taking back visa, left, right, and center, bank closing bank account, left, right, and center, and even reach yet, he just say, they concerned. You want to see retaliation? There's just a thought, a concern is just a thought. He picks their interest. Huh?
Concerning for us. It's problematic in multiple ways because the way that we as the U.S.
It is problematic in multiple ways. Jack, you talk about the commercial aspect yesterday. He didn't talk about, because what commercial about Afghanistan? What you believe? Referring to Afghanistan. Afghanistan is a war-torn and economically torn, destroyed country. Imagine she referring to Afghanistan in the context of Guyana's situation. What Guyana's situation could be like. Here, not me.
Government should interact with the government. We have to be very careful if that person is involved. Let's say we were on a certain committee. We would have to be very careful in working with that committee. We have to make sure that we didn't work with him specifically. So that's a bit of an issue, yes. And the other thing that concerns me a bit more, however, is that when you see an OFAC-sanctioned individual become a part of an official within a government, it sends concern through the private sector of the United States. So you see U.S. companies often rethinking their relationships in the country. We saw it in Afghanistan. We've seen it in other countries as well.
Afghanistan? Why we couldn't make reference to a country with little instability? Afghanistan is a war-torn, basically country with poor infrastructure, everything destroyed. They even make reference to Venezuela. Imagine Venezuela. She make reference to Afghanistan, and then I worry y'all.
They sometimes look to de-risk or to...
Somebody asking a question here, and there's a good question to ask. If Azadine become president, Raja Khan X gonna become first lady, and then Raja Khan gonna become Sarubai. Sarubai, if two men never the same woman, Sarubai, right? Or a sister. Sarubai, what is it? What is it in Indian terms? Eh? Meet the first lady. Second to me, first she was to convicted drug trafficker, drug lord. Yes. This is my wife. How the thing working? Me you know my dad tell me how it working out. I don't know. Man-in-law, Raja. So he, criminal mastermind, first lady, which is the second lady for he after Raja Khan, and Raja Khan's a man-in-law. I try to forget the family structure. Yes, we're gonna be for the first family. Two sister husband is Sarubai. Well, it's man-in-law, them is man-in-law. So that's going to be the first lady, it's going to be the first child mother. The first time in the history of Guyana, you will have a first child mother. Not the first lady. We'll have a first child mother. And that is fair in light of Guyana having so many child mother. Azadine Mohamed will be inclusive. You will have a first child mother. Well, a first and second child mother, because she's child mother to as Raja Khan too. You gotta figure out the family tree. They're more like a fucking brush, a bush. Everything just going up because the family tree start and then it branch out, but they're more like a vine. Yeah. First child mother. I try to picture in my head how it would look. So when somebody comes to meet the first child mother, and when she put Like, you know, people just put DCC and PhD and, yeah, first child mother. No, there's a second child mother. She will be the second child mother, but her accolades would be first child mother to convicted drug trafficker Raja Khan. Yeah, songs. Yeah, let me hear what this lady.
Just ties with the country. We're in such a. We saw it in Afghanistan. We've seen it in other countries as well. They sometimes look to de-risk or to even just cut ties with the country. We're in such a beautiful position right now. All these U.S. companies want to come to Guyana, and Guyana is welcoming so warmly all of these U.S. companies. And I don't want, if he were to become a member of the government, that to change. So that's a real concern that I have.
What about if he becomes a regular member?
So I was just informed that she's a third child, man. She has a child with somebody else also. So this is going to be a big family. It's going to be Azadine, she, the baby, Raja Khan, the other guy. That thing could win votes. That thing could win votes. All them child father will come out and vote. That might be a winning thing. There's a fucking royal family. The man is a prince for truth. The man is a prince for truth. Now I really getting this picture in my head.
Warmly, all of these U.S. companies, and I don't want, if he were to become a member of the government, that to change. So that's a real concern that I have.
What about if he becomes a regular member of parliament in the opposition? Is that still a concern?
Well, yes, he would still be a member of government, so that would be a concern for us, yes.
Could we expect any moves from the U.S. government in terms of moving past the sanctions? Any foreign investigations in relation to the Mohammeds?
I can't really speak to that at the moment.
You can't speak to this thing coming up. There's no new sanctions. Whoever's the Muslim, GRA should have accepted him. If everybody's avoiding to do business with him, why GRA accept him? By chance, if he get a seat, he will be in parliament. Then it will be a whole problem for Guyana. It is. So somebody asked him, but there are no new sanctions. I tell you all already. Travis Chase is a paid mouthpiece, and from time to time he comes and he throws something in the works. Because I emailed and I requested, you could email the State Department, you could email a lot of different agencies. Just specifically email. One email came back in very short and said, seems there's no integrity in the media game. Basically, straightforward, that is what it said. And this came from people who would know about sanctions and if there were any more sanctions. Last month, 11 people lost their visas as a result of association with the Mohammeds. That is a form of sanction. We're talking about sanctions from the OFAC list. You can't remember the other day, Travis Chase dropped a thing about sanctions and stuff too. With government officials and high-ranking officials, and it never come true. You can't remember, you only remember government officials being in. People are going to continue to be sanctioned in Guyana. Drug dealers, drug traffickers, and corrupt officials, yes. This is just the beginning. It's going to continue to happen. But why? We're thrown out over. And I told you. Guys, here, I'm going to look for money. Wow, I got a feeling it's 59 minutes, 35 seconds. I want to thank you again. And remember, it's been a sad day for us in the loss and passing of the dearly departed who has not closed their eyes yet. Right? I want to take it suggest to you keep it real all the time, and you can come here anytime you wish to get the facts.